What are you doing to prisoners, human? Alien girl thought we were going to eat her. The alien girl was curled in the corner of the small cell, her arms wrapped around her knees, her violet eyes staring straight at me, as if I were a monster from her worst nightmares. Her silver skin was scratched and bruised, her long hair tangled and clinging to her face. She hissed when I stepped closer. What are you doing to prisoners, human? Her voice was sharp, her accent thick and uncertain. I froze in place, holding the tray in both hands. I brought food. She didn't move. Is it poisoned? Is it your way of softening us before you eat us? I blinked confused. Eat you? We don't eat people. That's not what they told us, she whispered. They said humans eat the ones they capture, that you slice us open and roast our flesh. I stared at her, unsure whether to be insulted or sad. Who told you that? The generals, the elders, everyone. I sighed and lowered the tray, placing it just outside the bars. Well, it's not true. She stared at it like it was a trap. Then why are you feeding me? Because you look hungry. That doesn't make sense. You should want me weak, easier to control. I shook my head slowly. That's not how we do things here. She didn't speak again. Her hand stayed wrapped tight around her knees, as if letting go would let death, and I stood there a while longer watching her before I turned and left. Her voice came as I opened the door. You're not like they said. Neither are you, I said. The second day I brought her fruit and bread and a warm drink. She took it slowly, sniffed it cautiously, then nibbled at it with careful bites. She watched me the whole time. What is your name? She asked. Darren, I replied. She looked down. Mine is Kaelith. That's a nice name, I said. She looked at me again, confused. You do not speak with hatred. I did at first, I said, but not now. Why not? Because I see someone scared, not a monster. She looked away, but her voice was softer. I was told humans have no hearts, only war. They said aliens have no mercy. I said, yet here we are. Kaelith was silent for a long time. Then she said, I thought you would burn me. Why would we do that? Because we burned your cities. I know. You should hate me. Maybe I should, I said, but I don't. By the 5th day, she was standing at the bars waiting. When I arrived, her bruises had faded a little, her voice stronger. Darren, she said. Yes. Why do you keep coming? To make sure you eat. And if I didn't, I'd still come. She frowned. That's strange. Kindness is strange to you. From an enemy, yes. Maybe we don't have to be enemies. She looked away. That's hard to believe. Believe it anyway. She stared at me, then slowly smiled just a little. A week passed. I brought books, a soft blanket, a small radio. She loved the music. She asked about Earth, about the oceans, the trees, the sky. I asked about her home, her people, their underground cities, and silent rituals. We sat on opposite sides of the bars, talking for hours. Kaelith began to laugh. Sometimes, she said, it felt strange to laugh with a human. But not bad strange, she added. I smiled. One day, I found her humming a song from the radio I had left. That song you gave me, she said softly, it reminds me of something. I do not know what. Maybe it reminds you of peace. Maybe, she said. The orders came 3 days later. They wanted her transferred to another facility for interrogation and study. I was not happy. She saw it in my face as soon as I walked in. You look different, she said. What's wrong? They want to move you. Where? Another camp. I said they want to ask you questions, study your biology. Her eyes widened, like a lab animal. I shook my head. I'll be there. I'll make sure they treat you right. I don't want to leave this cell, she said quietly. It's not safe here. Either, I said, they're getting nervous about how long you've been here without questioning. She stepped back from the bars. What if I don't go? They'll force it. She was silent. I trust you, Darren, but I don't trust them. I know. Will they hurt me? Not while I'm alive. She blinked. That is a very human promise. It's the only kind I know. The next day we walked together through the base. Soldiers stared, some frowned, others looked at her like she didn't belong. She kept her head down, but she stayed close to me. Don't let go, I said. I won't, she whispered. When we reached the transport, I helped her inside. Will I see you again, she asked. Yes, I said. I'll visit every day if they let me. She nodded slowly. Thank you, Darren, for not eating me. I laughed softly, still not planning to. She smiled and the door closed and the transport rolled away. Weeks passed, I sent messages, visited. When I could, she was being treated fairly. Mostly some scientists were cold, but they did not hurt her. She spent more time reading and drawing and listening to music. Then one day I got a call from her. They are letting me leave, she said. Leave the facility. Yes, they say I'm clear to join a civilian program for interspecies outreach. That's amazing, I said. Where will you go? Here, she said softly. I asked to be stationed here near you. My chest felt warm and strange. I'd like that. So would I. She arrived a week later dressed in civilian clothes, her hair braided with silver thread. Her eyes lit up when she saw me. I brought her to the same garden we used to talk about. I showed her birds for the first time, and she stared up in wonder. They fly, she whispered, like stories. I nodded. They're real. She looked at me, her voice quiet. I was wrong about humans, and we were wrong about you. She took my hand slowly, gently. Then maybe it is time for both our kinds to stop being wrong. We sat together under the sky, watching the birds above, free. At last, not enemies, not prisoners, just two souls who survived and chose peace.